Sherrod, how you feeling?
Good. How about you?
Not bad. Just the past 2 years have obviously been very tough on you.
Mm-hmm.
How tough was it to handle mentally as well as physically doing all the rehab, especially after getting over one major injury and then having to get over another?
You said how was it?
Yeah.
It was tough for me. The first year when I broke my hip, it really wasn't that bad to come from because like even when I got injured that day, the same night I was walking around, it wasn't really that much of a pain for me. But when I broke my ankle last year, that definitely took a toll on me because even after the surgery, I used to go home, still be in pain 24/7. Could barely sleep at night because I was going through so much pain. And then, but I had family and support to back me up. My girlfriend, she really took care of me throughout that whole process. So thanks to her for that.
Alan?
Mo Kaba was just in here saying how much fun he has in this scheme and how fun it is to be a linebacker in it. Do you kind of feel the same way? And if so, what makes it so fun to play in Clayton White's scheme?
Because the way Clayton White's defense set up, everybody can make plays. The play is not designed just for one person. If one person don't do his job, another person can fill in for him and make up for it. So his defense just is available for everybody to make plays, not just one person.
I asked Tyreek if he was the oldest guy on the team, and he said it was you. Is that true?
Yes, sir. I'm 24.
What did guys on the team give you a hard time for being a little bit older like that? Or
they call me old head, call me grandpa, and all that stuff, man. Then I got the injuries to back up for it, so I live with it.
Yeah. do you look at that as kind of a neat thing? I guess all things considered, being a little older, a little wiser, a little more mature.
Yes, sir. Because that shows my leadership on this team. I take pride in that. My job is to bring the young guys along, so I don't mind it.
You mentioned bringing the younger guys along. How have you seen the guys like Mo Kaba, who's still relatively young, and Stone Blanton and Donovan Westmoreland?
Oh, that boy, dog. Got that competitive edge. That's one of our core values, and he has definitely embodied that. So, I see great things happening for him this year. So as long as everybody else, so it should be a great season for all of us.
David and Ben?
Sherrod, in Clayton's system, how often do you guys rotate? I mean, it's probably not every down, but every series, every couple of series. How often does he like to get a fresh linebacker in there?
It's kind of too early to tell, but everybody getting reps with the ones and twos. So and we pretty stacked at linebacker right now. So pretty much this season, we pretty much will have some fresh legs.
Sherrod, obviously Coach White was a linebacker in his day, and I know works with you guys a lot. I guess just what's it like having him being hands-on with your guys' group and your guys' position group?
He's a great guy, man. By far one of my favorite coaches that I worked with so far. He's a great guy as far as his personalities, his leadership. And for one, he's a great teacher. He break it down to the T. So it's all about details with him.
Kind of to that, Mo, we were talking with Mo about it too. He's a guy that a lot of people see as a future head coach. You kind of see that with him in practice and things like that too.
Yes, sir. 'Cause everybody look up to him.
Jeremiah and then Hale.
Yes, Rod. Going back to your experience with this team, what are some differences you've seen with it from when you first kind of came into the program to now with obviously going into a second-year head coach? Like, what are some of the differences you've seen with the growth of this program?
The main difference I see is how everybody is coming closer together. This team is more of a brotherhood, and we care for each other. We love each other. And when it comes to play a first game, you will see that because, we have that competitive edge, and we compete more than anything now than we ever did before.
Hill.
With the freshman linebackers, Stone and I guess Donovan, who was here in the spring, obviously, how have those guys come along in your eyes?
They coming along pretty good compared to my first year here. They getting the plays easier. They starting to know what to do more. They just got to get the experience under their belt. As far as like Stone and them, their main thing of getting onto the field is playing special teams. So they really are buying into that too.
Alan and Ben.
Sure, I know you didn't play a whole lot last year, but you had a front row to that defense. Just as you go from year 1 to year 2 under Coach White, what are some things you and this defense need to improve on to take maybe that next step?
Just continue to compete. Let's see, play for each other. I mean, sure, we led the SEC in turnovers last year, but you know, we gotta do the same thing in practice as far as like getting the ball out, strip. That's the stuff we work on in practice every day. So we take pride in turnovers. So it should be. I don't want to set the expectations saying it should be the same this year, but that's something that we're working towards too.
Sherrod, you mentioned the freshmen playing special teams and finding their way onto the field. I mean, we saw Debo play a lot of special teams last year and kind of finding his way into the rotation this year. I guess just what's been different about Debo this year? What is it? Just like being a year older? What are you guys seeing? Is there a bigger comfort?
Same Debo when he first came in. You know, he got a big personality, man. He loved to compete. He's very aggressive on the field with whatever he do. It don't matter what he's doing. He's going to hit you in the mouth for sure.
Hill.
One more question about Debo. Apparently, he's a real good trash talker or talks a lot of trash. Can you speak to that?
Everybody talk a lot of trash at some point. You know, that's part of competing. You know, that's our core value. So, you know, everybody has their moments where they talk trash. Even I talk trash sometimes, you know.
Anything else? Good for Sherrod. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sherrod.